Hey, what's going on? It's me Mex, and I hope you're doing good, and today I will review Hajime no Ippo's latest chapter, which is 1408, so let's get into it. The amount of momentum that carried over from the previous chapter was felt very greatly at the start of this chapter. And I just want to point out the back and forth between Wally and Ricardo is something that we have never seen before in the series, and it's truly incredible. And I really like how Ricardo used such a minute feint to get Wally to move out the way, just to punish Wally for reacting to his feint. And I found this line from Wally to be kind of arrogant because he seems proud to be able to endure these punches when in all reality he shouldn't be taking them at all. And Wally's saying thanks to Ippo is because of the experience he gained from fighting him, not because of something meaningful Ippo has done as a second in this match, because he has yet to do anything. And I really want to point out the absolute crazy technique Ricardo did against Wally that some of you probably missed. So Wally's right eye has been consistently drawn in these past couple of chapters to be severely bloodshot and damaged. And Ricardo ends up taking advantage of that and he ends up throwing a jab at this right eye, however, it doesn't connect. Instead, it covers Wally's vision, making him blind to the right hand that is thrown from Ricardo. This is a very common technique in real life and it is often used by boxers like Deontay Wilder. And Ricardo asserts his dominance as the better boxer as he stands over Wally. And this panel of Wally wiping his face as he's about to get up immediately after being downed is just so badass. And what this chapter and the previous chapter have in common is that they both have a short flashback in it. And what these flashbacks have in common is that they both are about someone wanting to try boxing. The previous chapter was about Ricardo wanting to know what it's like to be strong and therefore he boxes because of that question. And this flashback was about Miguel meeting Wally and asking him if he wants to box. Therefore, in back-to-back chapters, we get Wally and Ricardo's boxing origin story. And we cut back to the fight, and the truth is, since Wally got back up from his first knockdown, it's been a losing battle that's been getting worse exponentially. And I just want to point out that Wally having this inner monologue in his head about how grateful he is as Miguel watches is very reminiscent of Ippo's monologue when he was fighting Antonio Guevara. At this point in the match, Wally has nothing left to give anymore, and he's completely out of it. And I want to point out that the reason this chapter is called the Pure One, and the reason Miguel refers to Wally as the Pure One, is because this basically is a statement on what the top level of boxing is. It's been stated before in the series that only monsters can survive at the top. And Wally is the epitome of wholesomeness in the series. The truth is, it was stated by Sendo in chapter 1388 that he lacks bloodlust. In this same chapter, it was stated by Ippo that maybe Wally's fine as he is now because of course he would. Wally and Ippo are both incredibly similar characters since basically they're both just so nice. And because of the chapter name, the foreshadowing, and the statements, the truth is Wally was never going to win this match from the beginning. Everyone thought Wally was going to lose because the plot demanded it to. The truth is Wally was going to lose because of the themes and the tone that the series is introducing. And if I said that Ippo put up some fight against Ricardo, but in the end he just didn't have the bloodlust to win, you would actually believe it. Because that's basically what's going on with Wally in this match. It was in front of us the whole time. But that's enough conspiracy theories for today. I'm not going to predict the next chapter because I honestly don't want to think ahead and I just want to enjoy what happens in the moment. For all I know, this next chapter may or may not change the series in a very big way. And before the video ends, I just want to say how thankful I am for 462 subscribers and for the support on my last chapter review. I would like to hear your thoughts on this chapter or on this video, and on that note, this is Mex signing off. It's been real.